And welcome back to another live stream on the YouTube channel. Today marks the day of the first live stream in a while, plus the first live stream as me as an adult. My birthday was 2 days ago, and I am now an adult. For the last 6 years or 7 years, I've been chilled. Jesus, cancel that. Now I'm officially an adult. Let's get this. That's that. Okay, running. So, what the aim of this is today is I was initially thinking just to go from Brighton to Carlisle because it's the longest route you could possibly do. Hello, Ian. But I thought that's a bit long, that one, and I don't really want to do a long stream. So let's do HS1 to HS2, which is basically just this to St Pancras, and then this to St Pancras, and then change over to Euston, and then up to Lichfield, Trent Valley, and then I could either go up to Stafford, or I could just make this easier and just go to Lichfield and do a thing from there. I'd do a cross country from Lichfield, I think. Oh, I'm not sure, I don't know. If you guys got any questions, please do put them down in the comments. That would be greatly appreciated. So, and do like and subscribe, it really helps me give myself initiative, really. So, yeah, so just going from Ashford as far southeast as we can go, all the way up to Birmingham. Okay, this is HS1, then just HS2, train sim world style. We're leaving Ashford now, getting the gears, as you would say, about to 62 miles an hour. It's really funny because the train is in kilometres an hour, and the speedo up top is miles an hour. It's been given a signal to speed limit of 100 kilometres, which we are 100 kilometres now. Should be set up to 160 way up, which is about, I don't know, 100 miles an hour, probably 70 or 75. So probably 100, probably about 100 miles an hour. That's 140. 140 is 225. Never mind. Well, up we go. We're at 67 miles an hour. Coming up to 140. It's 30 miles until Absolute International. Let's go. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, just shoot me a message on the chat. Crossing over 100 miles an hour now, and now we're heading up to 140, aka 225 kilometers an hour. See if we see any javelins. I didn't even do the GSR thing. Does it work? It's very stable. deregistering, and then I should re-register 998 lead driver. Does it give me head code? Nope. Of course not. Why can't I like this? This is I like Javelin. There's another Javelin. Was that the M25? Because I drove a bit of the M25 a couple days ago. Not a bit, whole south section of it. Where does it intersect again? Oh, it intersects at Dartford. What does it? Maidstone, Chatham. I'm looking at a map. Transport. We intersected just before Ebbsfleet. No, just after Ebbsfleet. Under Dart. Oh, we're already underground. Yeah. We go after Ebbsfleet, there you go under the Thames, and then when you're under the Thames, you're over the M25, just where the Dartford Bridge is. You follow the line under Barking, under Woodgrange Park, under Stratford, and under Hackney Downs, under Highbury and Islington, just pops out under Ellison Road and Barnsbury, and then into London St Pancras International. They just follow existing lines. It's taken 6 miles to get up to 140 miles an hour. Going downhill, have I lost electric or something? Sure, fine. So, it's not giving me anything. AC. Can't select AC. What's going on? It's maybe. No, it's still up. I'm just not getting any bound. Or am I? No, it's just gravity. I'm not choose that one. See if that. What's going on? Yeah. Something's going on. It's the wheels. Wheels, yes. Oh my god, they're actually good. They're a little bit pixelated, but as in they look weird and deformed up close. Look at that. Look at that. What's going on there? But yeah, but they look better than before. They're not like squares. If you want to call them squares. Actually, we're going to be on 2 types of signalling this live stream. We're going to be on French signalling, and then we're going to be on English signalling from Ashford to St Pancras, and then obviously English from Euston to Birmingham. What was it before? It looks completely different, which is really good. it's an improvement. And I'm running on a PS5, so I'm running on a PlayStation 5. So they've had issues with that, so they're being solved now. I said we're going over that famous bridge, that really big bridge. I don't know. It just feels like we are. Oh yeah. 17 miles to go. We should arrive in about 9 minutes time. I need to identify yes, I need to identify. I've just forgotten what I need to identify. I need to identify something, which I just don't know what I'm identifying because I completely forgot. No, actually, I need to know how to set up poles. Like, so if I'm thinking of doing a pole right now, but I can't do one. Basically, the pole is, which way should we go? Should we go London to Stafford and then down to Wolverhampton and then into Birmingham, or should we do London to Lichfield, Trent Valley, and then Trent Valley into Birmingham? But if you think via Stafford, right? If you think we should go via Stafford, right in the chat, S. And if you think we want to go via Lichfield, right, L. So it's up to you guys. If you don't do anything, I don't know what to do, so up to you. It's the voice of reason. I'm a fan of this route. It's alright. It can be better, but it's alright. I would say it needs an update because it's been out since Train Sport 3, which is about 3 games away now, which was about 3 years ago. So hopefully, because they've done all these remasters, so they did Great Western Express 2 months ago, I think, and they've obviously done. They started with the West Somerset, and then they did the West. Then they did. What did they do? The West Somerset. And they did the Paddington. They did something else. I don't know. But speaking about the Great Western Main Line, not Blackpool branches, the Thames branches are now here. From Maidenhead to Bourne End and Marley, Slough to Windsor and Eastern Central, and what's the other one? Twyford to Henley. Where's the most interesting go around? Yeah. Oh, what's the most interesting? What do you mean? Do you mean interesting as in scenery, or as in places, or as in that? Yeah, what do you mean? Because you'll meet a lot of interesting people in the UK. This is the famous bridge. I've been down there, and also the new route to Tunbridge is there. There's a car park. I've been on this bridge in real life. There's a car park down there, literally there. I've been in it. That's the new route, obviously, to Tunbridge. What's that about? Yeah, the Tunbridge route from Strood to Tunbridge. I think it's a good route. I was actually going to buy that one. I had an option. I was going to buy one or the other. It was going to be the Crewe, there was going to be the Milton Keynes to Crewe, or the Tunbridge to Strood. I had those two options, and I went with Milton Keynes to Crewe, which I think was the better idea, just because of the continuation and obviously the routes. I don't know about the Tunbridge to Strood, but I think it's a really good route. It's more of detail than pure length. I'm just thinking of the routes, like earlier routes, from like Paddington to Reading, that was 30 miles. 30 miles of that. Now you get 107 miles. And if you do include route hopping, it's about 225 miles from Crewe. Is that the M2? I want to go to. Oh, that was the wrong button. Is that the M2? I think this is either the M25 or the M2. It'll say on these signs. I think it's the M2 or the M20. What does it say on these signs? 8228 North. What do those signs say? Oh, that's too far in. Right. M25 London A2 Dartford Crossing. Actually, let's have a look. Where is the A228? Right. That the road I'm telling you about is the A2. This is the A2. It's not the M2. It's the A2. The A2 turns into the M2, just not yet. I think it does, at least. Yeah, it does turn into the M2. The road, yeah, the road we were on, going over that big bridge, was the M2, and that just transformed into the A2. So I was right. The road alongside us. So we're going to be running parallel until we're slowing down from Ebbsfleet with that road. We do cross over this road to our east currently. Landscape changes bridge like on the red bricks, also introduced show routes from industrial things. Right. If you want proper scenery, good views, proper English town, go for somewhere in the north. Like you can pick anywhere in the north. Like the Lake District, yes, that is brilliant. The Lake District is a really, really, really beautiful place. It's rolling hills, it's brilliant. On a train, it's brilliant. If you want, so, but it's like old brick walls, proper old stuff there, but it's really cool. If you want like chalk, Wiltshire, they got Salisbury Plains, which are really big, and it's just massive. You got Wales, the whole of Wales is beautiful. It is a really nice place to go, Wales, and plus, probably everyone says like, oh, it's Welsh I can't read Welsh. This is the road, I think. We're going over it now. It's Welsh, can't read Welsh. Well, with the Welsh signage, there is also English signage as well in the same sign. So they'll be fine. Wales is so good. Scotland, you mentioned a red brick, so that made me think of Forth Bridge, which I went to 2 months ago. It was what an experience for the Forth Bridge. It was amazing. Going up there was fun. Seeing it for the first time ever was amazing. I went up to Scotland for the first time ever last year, and it was like amazing. I'd never seen the scenery. I'd never seen it on my own. I was going to Scotland for the first time ever. It was the first time ever. It was crazy. But yeah, going to the second time, put in realization, like where we are, where we live, what nature looks like, especially in a different country like Scotland. I know it's the same country, but different nation. We're all different. I was not in England. But welcome to Ebbsfleet International, the first stop on this journey towards Birmingham. We are quite early, actually. The one annoying thing with these Javelins, there's no first class, it's all standard. All of it is standard. Are we in the M25 yet? She's there. No. We'll go over it in a minute. When we leave, we go under the River Thames. So what happens here, we go under the River Thames here, and then the bridge, the Dartford crossing is about here. I believe. Oh no, it's not. Dartford crossing. The Dartford crossing is here, where these two lines intersect. There, I was going to say it's Dartford Light Railway. Dartford Light Railway? Docklands Light Railway. I'm not sure though. But let's stop the doors and let's go. Away to Stratford. Platform 2. Right, so we're leaving now. And we're going over the existing railway to Dartford and London Victoria, going over the stations between Northfleet and Swanscombe. Northfleet to the right, Swanscombe to the left. Same east and west. We're going to see we'll see, do we see, or do we go under? Do we go under? Yeah, we do underground. We do go underground. So we're going over the bridge now, or have we already gone over the bridge? We already went over the bridge. Brilliant. And then if we go to the photo mode in 3, 2, 1, and you put the vision of view, point of view quite out, we can see the Thames. I don't know why it's so far out, but it's not. Wait, what the hell? Where is the Thames? Genuinely, where is the Thames? The Thames is literally supposed to be where those hills are. Oh, what is that? This is why they need a remaster, because people look at this place and go like, hey, like this is literally from the railway. I know it goes underground, it's the same thing. So we go into the tunnel now. And then as soon as we turn, which is now, we just turn under the River Thames when it goes straight. Around about now we're under the Thames now. I think we're under the Thames now. At least we should be under the Thames. Can I get out? Oh, there's a really, really weird light barrier. Oh, there's the Thames. Yeah, you can see here there's a little mound there and a mound on the other side, so this should be full of water. Yeah, but we are on the Thames now. And then I think we do re-emerge. I don't know when we re-emerge, but we do re-emerge. I think, yeah, it's going up. We're going up in elevation. We are dropping speed. Greatest, but we are. There's a little slide to the left. Do we emerge? Yeah, we do emerge. Right, so if we go back to free mode, free camera, we come out. That should be the Dartford Bridge, Dartford Crossing. There it is. We'll just carry on a little bit more. That is the Dartford Crossing there. Big bridge. Big, big bridge. I've been on the Dartford Crossing, only once though. We may be going over the Dartford Crossing on Saturday, so anyone who's going to cross the Dartford Crossing may see me at a certain point in time, and that's the M25. So we are going to be, I can tell you exactly when we're in the M25. I saw this railway in real life on my way over it. We are now inside London. We are now inside London. There's that line, the original line there. You just saw it for like a split second. Now we should go back under. So that line I just said about does come along parallel to the left-hand side of us in a couple of seconds' time when we come off this curve. Whenever we come off this curve, that line should appear parallel. Right, straight. There it is. You see the overhead wire line equipment? That is the regional service. There is its line. We're now parallel. I think we're going over it. Are we parallel? No, we're not. We're going over it. No, we are going over it. We're not parallel. We're just going over it. No. No, okay. Okay, I get it. Now we're going to go parallel. There's another javelin. And then we should just come alongside to onto the left. There we go, parallel. Alright, we're going to go through Raynham. Why are we going through Raynham? Or are we underground and that stays overground? You see all these rewards driving 39 miles. This is a new account, so I couldn't get my old account transferred over to some PlayStation 4, so I've just gone completely new. What's that like? It still goes parallel. Is it just we go underground and it doesn't? Now this is international track, so people, we're at a dock, yeah, we're at a yard. My question is, what happens with that one? Oh, it's the Jubilee. Oh, is that Raynham? That must be Raynham. Because there must be Raynham. Where's that Dagenham dock? It could be Dagenham dock. Raynham is there. Raynham. No, that's Dagenham dock. Yeah, because we've got a big yard and then this massive road that goes over the top. That's the A1, A13, that is. So that's Dagenham dock. So I'm right there. So it carries on. Who's it owned by? Is it Southeastern? The CTC goes to Fenchurch Street. So this line goes underground. The original line goes north to Parking. We don't. We stay underground. Yeah. See these little diverts? Yeah, that's the regional railway going to Barking now. Oh, I'm not going to match. No, I don't think match break. Yeah, then that regional line goes to Barking. It goes over the top Woodgrange Park. It somehow gets to Fenchurch Street. We stay in the same alignment, but not really. And then we can carry on until. Carry on. Yeah. Barking. We go under Barking apparently. So we just go near Maryland, Stratford International. And what Stratford is. It's quite cool when you know what's above you. When I was younger, I just drove this route and realised, oh, it's Ashford, you drive through the countryside, then you get to Ebbsfleet. You get to Ebbsfleet, and then you go for a bit and then you see a massive bridge, and then you just arrive at Stratford and just go a little bit and go to St Pancras. But like, if I'm thinking this, we're going under London, really. We're under Barking. I'd say we're under Barking now. Big go to Barking now. Long tunnel, yeah, very long tunnel. This is a very long tunnel. It's literally tunneled through London. HS2 would look like this. But only onto Old Oak Common. So Stratford is the Old Oak Common. And then basically HS1 and HS2, the similarities and differences. Stratford is Old Oak Common. St Pancras is Euston. Ashford, I've said Birmingham. Not sure then. They're not having any intermediate stations, of what I know. But if you're Eurostar train, you'll be going here at 140. No, you're not actually 186. Maybe 140 down here, but it is about 140, probably through here. Still dropping in speed because we're going uphill, and plus we need to slow because the station is right here. Stop. Or Stratford, so-called International. I remember I did a perfect stop here in a Javelin a couple of years ago. I recorded it, put it onto YouTube. It was something like this, actually. It was a stop exactly like that. What a stop! Is that bang on? Not really, but take that. He's got really good brakes. Obviously, the AI NPCs doing stupidness and just standing there. Again, I couldn't, actually, if this was real life, I couldn't depart because there's about 80 people, 80 NPCs just standing on the side of the platform. Right, let's wait 14 past. It's really unfortunate. It's just the high speed one. Like, why can't we get like Eurostars? And I don't. We just have a model. Just have a grey with a slight. Do what you did. Okay, if Dovetail did what, if they couldn't get the Eurostar license, do what they did with the 350s. Just make a livery that's similar to it, and just do it because you can make the model for the Eurostar very easily. You don't need the 2015 one. You can get the old one from 1994 because I like that one over the 2015 one. I like the older one over the newer one. It's more nostalgic and I like it. But you can just have that as AI traffic because it doesn't stop anywhere. It only goes from St Pancras and its next stop is Paris Gare du Nord. It's so simple. But they don't do it. Honestly, the chances they've got, they had so many chances to do a lot of things and they didn't do it. It's really annoys me with DTT. It's just, you've got a chance in your hand right now. Don't take it. The community was asking for the Voyager for the last 4 years. And they only got it last year. Like, you had to beg for 4 years and then you finally get it. And look, it's been used so many times. And plus, you have to pay £14 for it. So they're making a profit. 2 Voyagers sold. That is, that's already £30. 4, 60. 8, £120. And I bet there's more than 100 and whatever it is. What's gone on here? There we go. Like, they made probably £120 from 8 being sold, and I think there was more than 8 sold. Surely there's not, probably the profit's been, probably it's not £120 tax and have to share it with the employees, building rights and everything, blah blah blah. And probably cross country takes most of that from the license itself. I've set in stone that I'm a UK YouTuber. I'm a UK YouTuber who only focuses on UK things and UK content. I've played the US DLCs twice, and I tried the Los Angeles one. Completely failed. Actually, I've got one route in America I like. The one route I like from America is the Long Island Railroad, because the London Underground wasn't out. Train Sim World 2 wasn't released because I started playing Train Sim World on Train Sim World 1. That was back nearly 8 years ago. And I started playing the Great Western, and then I was thinking, because when you arrive into London Paddington you want to go on the Underground, because that's what I normally do. The closest thing to the Underground you can get is the Long Island Railroad. It's really fast, the brakes are amazing, the acceleration is amazing, it feels amazing to use. That's why I only liked it. I only liked it because of that. That's the only one I ever played, and I haven't played that in a long time. I stopped playing that a couple of years ago because of obviously the Bakerloo line came out, and then the West Coast Main Line, the East Coast Main Line. I love it because DTG released the East Coast Main Line from the most boring section from Peterborough to Doncaster. They don't even include Darlington and York or King's Cross. You get interesting stuff and just do it. And then they completely scrap. They probably had the idea of doing the East Coast Main Line and they realised, oh wait, I want to do the West Coast Main Line. And they've completely forgot about the East Coast Main Line and just did the West Coast Main Line. It's really funny. Like, why have you made East Coast? You probably there's probably plans somewhere that says, oh, you'll do such and such, like we'll make this long line. Just never. Like, I would love to go from King's Cross to Darlington because that was my route when I was younger. Because I had family up north. I always went on the train up north from there. Plus, if they had a 91 2225 225 intercity set, oh yeah, I'll be all over that. That'll be brilliant. But I know the only way you can drive a 91 is on a Roblox game, which is not the best. Like, I've bought so much of Dovetail games. It's stupid how much I've bought. But I want to get some local routes of mine in. I know well, Dovetail Games, they've done their own routes. They're based in Chatham and they've done Chatham. It's just obviously I'm not going to dox myself, but there's some more local routes. There's some more variety and get off the West Coast Main Line. 'Cause the West Coast Main Line, as good as it is, it's just boring. There's train operators you haven't even DTG you haven't even covered. Like, I'll give you a list. I'll give you a list. Right, they haven't covered Greater Anglia because, well, they could say, "Oh no, we did. We did cover Greater Anglia. We did Stratford. That was the London Overground route, which was completely separate. South Western Railway. No South Western Railway in sight. And I know, like, this guy Laserjet, he's from the south. He really wants a route. He's saying like London to Basingstoke. I never saw Midland Main Line trains there. That's good for AI traffic. I never saw a Midland. There's a rainbow. There's a gay train. I never seen a Midland there. Never saw them. I actually came to St Pancras a couple of years ago, a couple of weeks ago, to go to Donington racetrack to do some racing, and I went when East Midlands had the Auroras. It was right before the accident. Oh, stop. I went right before the two trains crashed at Bedford. So yeah, it's in the news. People know about it. But I think I went the week before that happened. But yeah, they had the 210 Aurora there. There was a 22 Voyager, 222 Meridian, a 810 Aurora, and I think another 222 Meridian. I didn't speed. Are you on something? I didn't speed. Brilliant. Right, so yeah, that's HS1 done. Let's just shut down this load. Lights off. Of course they're not. Yeah, but I saw these javelins as well. Right, let's route hop to. So we've got loads actually. We've got Great Express. We've got London Commuter, or Euston to Milton Keynes. We're actually Euston Milton Keynes for the time being. So go to Birmingham. We still need a decision on the routes. Go via Lichfield or Stafford. So if anyone in the who's watching today would like to offer their opinion via Stafford or Lichfield. If you want Stafford, put S in the chat. If you want Lichfield, put L in the chat. What happens if we go to Lichfield? We'll go from either a 350 service up to Lichfield or a Aurora, non Aurora, 8010 to 8010. That's an Aurora. 805 up to Lichfield, and then a 323 into Birmingham, or we'll go either a Pendolino or an 805 all the way up to Stafford, and then either a Voyager or such or such for Birmingham. So if you please would like to put such into the channel, into the comments, that'd be brilliant. The last time I was here, what a great time I was last here. I think this will be the last time I'll be ever here, but I remember I had half an hour. This was my Scotland trip. I had half an hour to get my train. I wanted to reserve a seat before it ended, before we got that train. So, because I've got free roam, I can do it. This is one giant ticket office here. One giant ticket office. So you got tables all from here, all the way down here, all the way down here. And then you got these electrical machines here for London North Western and also Advanti. So I came from the underground out of here. So walked out of the underground here, and then went to find the ticket office because I know the ticket office is here. And then saw the ticket; these were working, but the ticket office was shut. So with my ticket, we couldn't actually. I couldn't put it into those machines because the machines didn't recognize it. So I had to wait for some guy to assist us, and it was just like, no, I can't do it, can't do it. And he says, I have to leave, blah, blah, blah. I wasn't helping anyone at all. And I was looking here, I was stood there, there was big yellow gates here, there was cornered off here, and I was just under construction. There was people there, and it was like looking at me, going like, can I get a ticket thing? Can I do it? And they're like, just looking at me, like, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. So I spent half an hour waiting. I was like, what the hell? So I went over here to first class, which is over here, up these escalators, up here, not in the escalator. And then first class is here. Not in the game, obviously, because it's not. You can use this lift if you want. The lift is actually there in real life, but the first class is here. It opened at 7:30. It was about 7:20. I was waiting out here, went in, and I said, yeah, that's my first class ticket, blah, blah, blah. Can I reserve a seat? They said, go to the ticket office. I said, I've been to the ticket office, it doesn't work. Nobody's there. He said, no, go to the ticket office, it's not done here. I was like, and then he just pushed me off, and I was like, what the fuck? So I went back down here, went back to the ticket office, waited there for a further 20, 30 minutes, no help at all, and I was like, and there was about 5 minutes till my train was announced, and I was like, right, I'm not going to get a reserved seat because nobody's here to help me, and so I may as well just walk down to here, got the train, got on the train, sat on the thing, showed my ticket, and just got on the train here. Obviously, it wasn't this, it was a Pendo, but it was probably this platform, I think. But on my way back, apparently they were short-staffed, even though there was staff there. This was all in the same day, by the way. They opened up the booth. They opened a booth here. There's a booth here that opens up, and so ignore that sign. That doesn't exist. There's a booth here. They opened it up for a disabled thing. This information thing wasn't even here as well. It wasn't even there. So I went in. I was there, showed my ticket, and I said, can I get a London Underground ticket to Paddington? And I was entitled to a ticket. And they said, no, you can't do it. No, you can't do it. And they read the top line. I've got my ticket here. It says, on the top line, it says, let me just get it out. On the top line, it says, This card is valid for use for name holder on all National Rail services, London Overground and Elizabeth Line. It didn't read Underground. She read the top line, and that was it. And then she read the second line. It says, unless the card front says valid on National Rail only, which it doesn't. It says, and that's all she read. That's all. I think no. Only the top line she read. She only read the top line. And then I said to her, "Did you read the second line?" I didn't say that, but she said, "I said no." I said, "There's more to it," and she said she gave it to me and said, "Where is it?" And I said to her, "The first bullet point says used to be purchased privileged rate on tickets on London Underground," and she gave me the most funny look. It was like, "Oh my god, oh my god," and she read it and was like, "Oopsie." And she said, Paddington, right? And she said, oh, she made the ticket, I purchased it, easy, done, done, done. And then she said, oh, it's such a hot day, such a hot day. Yeah, it was a hot day, but it's a hot day to read the top line. There's how many lines on here? One, if we're doing paragraphs, actually, there's one, two, three, four, five paragraphs on it, but shortened. Only read the top line. Only read the top line. And then she realised it and was like, yeah, that's brilliant. Oh my god, I've got an even worse story. I've got an even worse one. But I managed to get the train back to Paddington and then go back home to the West Country. When Arsenal won the league, I came back here and I went to, because I knew I couldn't buy a ticket here. So I was at I came out of King's Cross actually. So actually, let me just walk down. So what happens? We'll go. What one do you want? Do you want Lichfield or Stafford? Oh, hello, Emma. Okay, Birmingham route. They're both the Birmingham route. Cool. I was looking for something interesting here for that one. Right. So, guys, pick one: Stafford or Lichfield. I need to know. Birmingham. Well, I can't do that one because that goes where Coventry. So Lichfield. So I just need to find a 350. So, right, where's this going? Oh, is that a... That's Pendolino. I think I'm just going to spawn one in. Is there two trains out here? Yeah, I've just got that one. So, what happened is, obviously Arsenal won the league, so they had a trophy parade. Brilliant. They won the league. I don't care. So, for some reason I was on the East Coast Main Line, and I got to King's Cross, and I wanted the train to... It's just going on. And I got a train to... Actually, no, let me restart. I was at King's Cross, yeah? And I wanted to go back to Paddington. So I went to the ticket office, as I normally do, as I've been doing for the last couple of months. Bought a ticket, and they said, space. Not enough space. I bought a ticket, and they said, You can't go for King's Cross to get to Paddington, so you have to go to Euston. I said, yeah, okay, I'll do that. Got to Euston, walking through the trophy parade. As you guys know, I'm a Spurs supporter, so I didn't like it. And then I stopped. I got to Euston. The gates for Euston was shut, so I couldn't go in Euston's underground station, which was brilliant. Why can't I spawn anything in? Got to Euston's gates, they were shut. Then I had to walk to the next station along, it was Great Portland Street, which was half the distance. Again, through. Oh my god, just give me a bloody 350. Oh my god, what is the problem? I got to Euston, gates were shut, had to go to Great Portland Street, walked to Great Portland Street. Luckily, my ticket was accepted because it's a Zone 1, so it's all stationed in Zone 1. What? Why? Ah! I've deleted 4 trains! 4! I don't need to be further down the track, I just need to be down enough storage space that apparently there's none. Actually, no, I can do that one. I can do Crew. I can do True. I can do that. Goes to Milton Keynes. I think that only stops at Milton Keynes. Right. So I got to Great Portland Street, and then I got his Great Portland Street is so small. Managed to get on the train, and that was after 45 minutes of walking through central London. Still with the Arsenal fans, and then just to rub salt into the wound. Just, all the trains out of Paddington were completely delayed. I'll do this. Every single one was delayed, and they were mostly cancelled. I arrived into King's Cross at around about 4 o'clock. I got to Paddington at 6 o'clock. No, 5:30. And then the next train that was leaving was 6:30. Was it 6:30 or was it 9 o'clock? I'm not sure about the times because it was quite a long time ago. But I remember there was no trains out of Paddington. And then once one train actually was ready to depart, my gosh, it was a bottleneck. Everyone was getting on the train instantly. Everyone was there, like scrambling onto it, and nobody considered about personal space. They just said, "Getting on this train," and everyone forgot about the class system, first class and standard. So a load of people with standard tickets said, "I'm getting on this train. I don't care if it's first class. I'm getting on this train." Luckily, first was at the rear, so I could just get on and just sit down. I got a seat, was unreserved. It was the only one there. So yeah, I managed to get that, and I got home about 10:30 at night, which was just awful. Honestly, it's completely shocking for service like that. That was all because of stupid club won the league. But we're gonna have to wait here for 14 minutes, just because the minutes departure. Needs to wait. What the hell is this? What did you do yesterday? What did I do yesterday? What was it yesterday? Yesterday was Sunday. What did I do yesterday? I don't know. I forgot what I did yesterday. I remember Saturday was my birthday, but I don't remember what I did yesterday. I think I've been calmly reminded that I went to the Midlands Railway yesterday. The line that goes from Alresford to Alton. The line that existed from you could go from Woking, the London Waterloo to Winchester, not via Basingstoke. Hello, George's Bus Spying. How are you? What is it with the noises? I got 12 minutes, I think. We'll go to Lichfield and then just do the 323 into Birmingham because I really can't be asked to do anything else. Where the hell is my sister? Um, my sister's in Chesterfield. For anyone who knows where Chesterfield doesn't know where Chesterfield is, it's just south of Sheffield, which is northeast of Birmingham. Actually, no, it's north of Derby. So it's literally in between Derby, Matlock. It's actually in between Mansfield, Matlock, Sheffield. Yeah, a lot of places. My whole family is so far away. Right, 10 minutes till departure. We'll start our service. We got train coming in. And it is definitely a train. It's a Pendolino. Oh, also, you can't get any 805s on this service for some reason. Can't get it on the West Coast Main Line. It really annoys me. Can't get it on the West Coast Main Line. Oh, did I even put the DRA on? It's off. Now it's on. Right. Yeah, I've got 10 minutes. I'm gonna mute for a bit. But yeah, got 10 minutes till departure, and then I'm gonna get myself ready for the trip. I got a minute until service starts. I've been reading the chat. It says, "Are the doors even open? Can passengers get on?" No, they're not open because the service hasn't started. Once the service starts, I can open the doors. Because currently, this train isn't labelled. I shouldn't have actually put. I need to put the head code in, but I haven't put it in yet. Meaning, uh, here we go. It's GSMR on. Head code of one uniform. One uniform 28. Still live that mate. Very look. Yeah, but the doors aren't open because it isn't in service yet. Once in service, I can open the doors. Nice 350 wait. And that's not 390 to go. That ring. I can open the doors in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we've got 2 minutes of boarding. So no doubles are open. Passengers can get on. The platform is now announced. 3 passengers are now getting on. I just have to wait until 46. Which is the service to crew. I'll be only taking it to Milton Keynes. Our first stop is Milton Keynes. Sort of red ahead. Haven't been given a line yet, so we'll see what happens. Is this an 8 car? I hate this bug. It's stuck in the train. There's something that really hates the camera, and I don't get it. Anything I do, it won't let me go forward. Is it still hot in your town, Charles, or is this warm weather? It's still hot. It's not boiling, but it's still hot. Right, I've been given a green, so we can turn the DRA off. We can put it to, we'll keep it in neutral actually. We have been given a line. 20 seconds of departure. We'll just close the doors now. Doors are shut. Ins forwards. And then let's go. Into P2. And away we go. Next stop, Milton Keynes, Central, platform number 5 in 40 minutes' time. Actually, let's just save it. So this will be the start of HS2. Leaving Euston now. Obviously, it won't be 25 miles an hour. It'll be probably about 100k. So it looks nice there. Looks very nice. Oh, another 350. Oh, it's South Western Railway. Yeah. And then there's the other 350 there. We got a 710 Adventure. Going down this path. Didn't know we were doing this. off, and then we'll put a little bit of braking once we speed up, which that line eventually should be given a clear path in a minute. I think. I don't know. Yeah, but under we go. And now the other side. So we're on the X and go up to 40 miles an hour. Up to 50, keeping it going. Here, southwest sidings to the left. No, not southwest siding. This is the 350 depot. And then we got the line from Mildmay. Not yet. But believe, oh, another 350 down. So what would HS2 do? Come out here. It'll come out here, and then it will go down here and then come back up. Because the Bordeaux coming. Up to 55 miles an hour. Through the tunnels for Queen's Park. I'm thinking of doing a 170 because I don't have the cross country 170. I think I can get a livery of the 170 on the 170 cross ScotRail. I think I can just transfer that over. No, maybe easier. Maybe not. If you do enjoying this content, please do subscribe. We're trying to hit 500 subscribers before GTA releases. GTA releases, I think, next month, so we better have a big impact in subscriber rate if we're going to try and hit it. To be honest, I don't think we're going to hit it, but I'm always going to say that. So if you can share this with a load of people, and just generally help me, it'd be brilliant. Thank you. Up to 80. Coasting along, no, Queen's Park to our right. There's Queen's Park. There's the shed, there's the line coming out from Elephant Castle. There is the actual Queen's Park station. There's the underground in it. Yes, there is, if you're leaving. Don't know, I think it is. I don't know. But yeah. Up to 85. Next landmark we'll be hitting is the 90 mile an hour board, and then we'll hit Willesden Junction. Comes up November 19th, so we got until November 19th. We got until the end of the year. There is an underground and a 710 adventure there. That's cool. The size difference is crazy. Look at the tunnels, they're so different inside. You can see the London Underground down there. Up to 90. Yeah, up to 90. This is Wilson Junction, southwest sidings to the left-hand side where the Great Western Railway links up with the West Coast Main Line. There's a Pendolino there. Hello, Pendolino. And this is Wilson Junction. Junction in Wilson. We've already got past the London Underground station and the Overground station already. 110 now, which is the maximum speed limit for this train. We're going to fly through Watford Junction. There's a freight train there. Oh, it's just stopped. That's cool. What's the stop time? Is it in a yard? It must be. Yeah. Is it stopped? It's stopped at signal, isn't it? Yeah, it is. PB Cargo. Got his tail lights on for some reason. Yes. Yeah, it's probably going to go into Wilson Junction. This is Wilson Junction. There's a Wembley for you with that big arch. Is there anything in Wilson Junction? There doesn't seem to be anything in Wilson Junction. Oh, it's a shame. Not even a single freight loco. Wow. Or is it Wembley sidings? As we just fly through Wembley. Respectfully, your train looks like a zebra from the black and white. My train isn't black and white. My train is not black or white, it's green. And cream. It's green and cream. Another 7-ton adventure. Respectfully, it's not black and white. It's shadow, isn't it? It's green. Another station. 5 watching. Jesus. Welcome all. Jeez, there's a lot of people for what I'm used to. Oh. Wow, that's 4. So what we'll be doing after this, another London Underground 1972 Salt Bakerloo line. What we'll be doing after this, we'll be doing, we'll stop at Milton Keynes, we'll change over to the Lichfield, we'll change over to Milton Keynes to Crewe. Oh, lucky. It's got Southwest Livery on it. It's got the. So what we're doing, we'll change at Milton Keynes to a new route to Crewe. We'll only go as far as Lichfield. We'll go across country, or a 323. Hope Jeremy also visit. Yeah, possibly. This is Howard and Wilson. This is the end of the London Underground, and then it's only 710s continue from here now. On this line here on the left-hand side. Flying past. Very nice. Here's a roll. London Overground stations now. I believe these used to be Jubilee line actually. For the bit. So I'm not sure about this, but I think there's a southern there that goes to Clapham. What I believe happens is, will my favourite train make appearance? What is your favourite train? Is it the one that's gone past? So I believe in history, this line, the London, this line on the left hand side went up all the way up to Watford, and I think it was the Met or the Jubilee. but it got cut short to Harrod and Millstone, and then the Bakerloo line took over from the Met. I'm not sure, but I remember it. London Underground used to go up to Watford Junction, and I know there's plans to continue the Jubilee, the Met line from Watford to Watford Junction. I'm not sure though. The Purple Pride one, so yeah, maybe it could be seen. I'm not sure. It's random, so whenever you see like a spike or like a freezing game, it's probably loading in. But in history, these used to be London Underground stations. You can probably see by the third rail, the rail in the middle, because the 710s don't use that. They only use the third rail to the left hand side, which changes to the right half the time. But you guys know that. Right. Well, 10 miles in now, we're leaving London. We've already passed the London Underground limit. We're already at max speed. Soon we'll be heading across the Watford Junction. This line will go to the left now. This indicates that we're approaching Watford Junction. So yeah, to the left now. Now we have this big curve. I'm going to be flying past the Watford Junction. In a couple of minutes' time. Well, now, really. Here's Watford Junction. There's 3 trains here. Seem to be going over junctions. It's only on the left. There's a 710 Adventure on the left. I think that's it. Yep. Here is Watford Junction, home of Watford Football Club. And now we are. Well, I would say that's kind of like the limit, really, for London traffic. It is, because there's no London Overground anymore. But yeah, the rest of this is now National Rail. 30 miles straight until Milton Keynes, and then we're going to get another dose of National Rail to Lichfield. If you do like the stream, please do give it a like. If you are new to the channel, please do give it a subscription. To subscribe, we are reaching 500 subscribers by the end, by the release of GTA 6, which is, I've been kindly let known, is the November 19th. So if you would like to help me on the stream, please do subscribe if you're new. But as I'm concerned right now, I need to get to Milton Keynes. That is the first AWS I've ever heard this whole road trip. Another Southwestern, and another livery of 350. Will you be live between 7:30 and 8? I'm going to be 7 and 8. 7 and 8. I'm not sure, I don't think so. Because I'll arrive in Milton Keynes at 23, so I'll probably be at Birmingham at 3 o'clock, which is about 7:30. Yeah, I'll probably finish by 7:30. Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. But yeah. But thank you. If you're going to head off now, thanks for joining the stream. If you haven't liked it, please do like it and subscribe if you're new. Alright, 26 miles to go. 26 long miles to go. Maybe see you. Alright, maybe. Thanks for joining the stream. anyone's got any questions, please do put them in the chat. Question about me, question about the game, question about anything really. Just not personal questions. 25 miles. It's very shaky, the suspension. I think it's supposed to be like that, just because it's that shaky. $350 on the right hand side, as you're seeing. According to this, we're going to have to do a mile a minute. Or just actually over a mile a minute. Or, no, under a mile a minute. It's 14:03. In 20 minutes to go. And we've got 22 miles to 23 miles to cover. I think we'll get there. Another Southwestern, brilliant. 2 Southwesterns, brilliant. There's more Southwesterns than bloody London Northwesterns. I know who this person is, but Aaron-S26. Can you not? Coming into Milton Keynes now. Yeah, we've been cruising at some speed, and now coming into Milton Keynes, where we will change over to the line to Crewe, but we're not going to go all the way to Crewe, we're going to go to Lichfield. It's rolling in. Is there a point? I don't know if there's a point. Is there a thingy? What's it called? Off route crossing, route hopping point. I'm about to leave. I don't know. Right, welcome to Concrete City, Milton Keynes, where this train will carry on without us, but technically not. I think we'll hop into main menu. Yeah, we'll hop into main menu, and then we'll find the livery for the 170 in cross country, and we'll have a look. They really need to redo this whole thing because it's completely skewed. What? Oh, stop with this bloody thing. Acquired content. Oh, sorry, no. Just want the livery. These are all scenarios. Livery creations. Compatible. Oh, I've just put livery creations and it's just come up with one that is not a compatible creations. Just want a cross country one. Southern, these are all southern. I'll just do the. They do East Midlands, don't they? Do East Midlands go to Birmingham? I don't think so, but we'll give it a shot. Oh, I can't even be asked. I've got one. I do have one. We'll do a special to Litchfield. Why is there a rainbow? I think we'll do a X Voyager. I forgot they didn't do the fucking T2 one. No, wrong one. Sorry. That's the XAWC 4 World Tour of Cross Country. I want that one. Where's the car marker? We'll bring it back. Getting spotted. Ooh, we may have to hurry up. Where's Litchfield? Where's Litchfield? That's not Litchfield, that's too far. That's Nuneaton, that's too slow. Litchfield is there. Oh, it's already going. 63 miles! Oh my god. That doesn't even stop. All the way up stuff. I thought it was shorter than the rest of the journey. Are we going on the slow lines or the fast lines the whole way? I think it's the slow. Do I get head code? Of course not. Off we go for 63 miles. Better because we're going to be reaching a higher speed now. Is that even stopping? Probably not. I didn't realise it was going to be this long, so I think we've been riding for this long. I think we're going to pause it here, 80 miles an hour. I'm going to save it and then finish it either tomorrow or another day because I'm going to go on one video, which is probably a really devoted view, and I'm really thankful. But yeah, it's been long. Right, thank you guys for watching. We did HS1, halfway through HS2, so we're going to do HS2 later on. Okay, thank you guys for watching. It's been an epic live stream, and I'll see you guys later. 2 hours done. Let's go.